Everybody knows that bacteria, commonly referred to as germs, can make you sick. But do you know what they really are? Bacteria are microscopic, prokaryotic organisms that live almost everywhere. In fact, there are around 200 to 2,000 trillion bacteria on you right now. It was Antony van Leeuwenhoek, a scientist from Holland, who first discovered bacteria. He observed the plaque from teeth. To prove that there are bacteria all around us, I did an experiment in which I took food samples that had been dropped on the ground and swabbed them, placing the bacteria they had, if any, into a petri dish filled with agar. Over the course of a few days, the bacteria grew and reproduced, forming visible bacteria colonies, as you can see. Not all bacteria are bad, though. There are bacteria in your gut to help you digest food, and it is bacteria in milk which produces yogurt. Here's an example of what the life of a bacteria cell would be like. First, the different parts of a bacteria cell. This is the capsule, a large structure on the outside of the cell wall. It can also cause diseases. Now this is the cell wall. It provides the bacteria cell protection and support. Then the plasma membrane, otherwise known as the cell membrane. This separates the insides of the cell from the outside environment. Because the bacteria cell is prokaryotic, it has no nucleus. Instead, it has a nucleoid, where the DNA is all packed together in a bundle. Next is the cytoplasm, a jelly-like filler inside of it. To help it move, it has flagellum, tail-like structures which propel it around, and some pili, which help it stick to things. Finally, these are ribosomes. They help produce protein. Much of a bacteria's life is spent reproducing. I was born from another bacteria cell during its exponential phase. Then I was in lag phase. I was just getting used to my environment and producing another copy of my DNA and the vitamins and amino acids necessary for my next phase. When I was ready, I started exponential phase, otherwise known as log phase. I started reproducing as quickly as possible, making another bacteria cell in only 15 minutes. To reproduce, I push the DNA copy to the other side of the cell where the cytoplasm splits, and I push apart, creating a daughter cell, each of which repeats what I just did. This process is called binary fission. After creating many daughter cells and multiplying exponentially, I go into stationary phase where I stop reproducing as fast because of a lack of space. Finally, there comes a point where the end has to come and I lose my ability to reproduce. This is called the death phase, where obviously I die. And that is the end of my story. Bacteria are an extremely fascinating group of organisms, which there are many unanswered questions about. In fact, they may hold the key to curing diseases today.